Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to clear up a common concern about Shopify and canonical tags. If you've seen the message in Google Search Console that says alternate page with proper canonical tag, don't worry. This usually isn't a problem. It's actually Shopify doing its job. Here's what's happening. Shopify often creates multiple versions of the same page. For example, a product link inside a collection, or a collection with filters like sort by price, or even URLs with tracking parameters. Instead of letting Google index all those duplicates, Shopify adds a canonical tag that points back to the clean, original URL. So when Google Search Console shows that alternate page message, it's just saying, we found duplicates, but we're indexing the main page instead. Now, when should you take action? First, check that your canonical tags are pointing to the right pages. Just open your store, right-click, and select View Page Source. Search for Canonical and make sure it points to the correct clean URL, usually without collection paths or extra parameters. Second, try to link directly to your product URLs whenever possible, like /product/redshirt, instead of collection-based links, such as /collections/new/product/redshirt. This keeps your internal linking clean. Third, keep in mind that large numbers of filter or parameter pages don't need to be indexed. If you really want to clean this up further, you can adjust your robots.txt file in Shopify to block crawling of unnecessary parameter pages, but only do that if you know exactly which pages you want to hide from Google. So the bottom line is this. Most of the time, the alternate page with proper canonical tag message is nothing to worry about. Shopify is already telling Google which page to index, and that protects you from duplicate content issues. The only time you need to dig deeper is if your canonical pages themselves aren't being indexed. And that's it. You don't always need to edit code or delete canonical references. In fact, Shopify's built-in setup is correct for most stores. Hopefully this video cleared up the confusion. If it did, hit that like button, drop your questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.